Hi, my name's Emily, and I spent my summer working for Partners International as an intern in the International Operations Department based in Brampton. Partners International is a Christian charity who partners with local grassroots organizations in 50 countries worldwide. Partners advances mission by enhancing local vision. Its focus is on sustainable livelihood development through partnering with Indigenous organizations who work within their local contexts, rather than pushing a Western agenda of development. From June 6th to the 27th, I was sent as a partner's liaison to its global partner, Good Friends of Nepal, on a monitoring and evaluation trip. Good Friends of Nepal is a grassroots, locally led and staffed Nepalese NGO that works within its context of political instability and deep impoverishment. Nepal is a country of 31 million people and is one of the poorest nations outside of the continent of Africa. Its projects intersectionally focus on justice issues, women's issues, children at risk, entrepreneurship, education, and Christian witness. Some key programs include income generation projects such as the Animal Enterprise programs, widow care, and women's sewing training, a sustainable development program that trains local people to be agents of social change, and child sponsorship programs through 1. Providing education to rural children, and 2. The running of 2 orphan homes. Most of these projects I was able to see firsthand. The purpose of my trip was twofold. As a registered charity under the Canadian Revenue Authority, the government requires that it knows where and how all donor dollars are spent overseas. As well, Partners International requires these trips to see the progress of its partnered projects, collect updated pictures and information, interview staff and beneficiaries, audit financial documents, assess outcomes and impacts of projects, and maintain healthy long-term relationships with the overseas partner. As such, much of my time spent in Kathmandu was collecting information, report writing, and visiting different local projects and initiatives, though this was often a slow and tedious process. I was very much dependent on the director of Good Friends of Nepal for completing any of these tasks, as he was often away for meetings or he was busy with travels. This posed a challenge for me as I was forced to be more flexible than I had desired, but it taught me truly about the spontaneous, unplannable, and unpredictable nature of development work. Since I had more downtime than I expected, I was able to build relationships with the children living in the orphanage that I lived in for my 3-week trip. I was able to have so much fun with the 17 children as we played together, cooked together, and sang together. Aside from this, I was able to learn effective skills for conducting interviews, build report writing skills, and practice reflective thinking, and assess my impact as a development worker in the Global South. I was surprised at how little I felt culture shock. Of course, I did feel a little bit out of place in a culture different than my own, but because I was living with a Nepalese family, I felt like I was able to immerse myself well. At times though, because I was sent alone, I did feel homesick and was craving some familiarity, but I found that spending time with the family eased my loneliness and allowed me to learn about their day-to-day lives. I even learned how to cook curries and roti because of it. While in Nepal, I was able to see the other side of global partnership. While I had understood the ins and outs of Partners International in Canada, I was able to see the projects and programs I had read and written about live and in action. I learned about the importance of communication and relationship building for long-term success and sustainability, as well as the necessity of local empowerment in development work. This was the most impactful, as I was able to see a flourishing, entirely local initiative working towards community transformation, based on an organic, contextual understanding of the issues and needs of the country. I am forever grateful for my time in Nepal and for the many new friends I made, the ability to experience an incredible and impactful NGO, and for all I learned about development.